Good morning everyone, welcome back to the class once again. And as you remember, last time we were doing factorization of a trinomial. Okay, we did some of the questions, but then there is one type of question left based on substitution, which I think you all should learn. So here I have taken a question that is 5 3a plus b square plus 6 3a plus b minus 8. Now if you see, this is again a trinomial. This is one term, the second term and the third term. But then how to solve these type of trinomial using the substitution method, or how to substitute? See, if you see 3a plus b is repeating. So what we are going to do is we are going to take 3a plus b equals x. Okay, whatever term is repeating and you are not able to differentiate or find out, so just take 3a plus b, or whatever term is repeating itself, you take that term as x. I'll take one more question to tell you all, so that it would be clear. Okay, now when you have taken 3a plus b as x, let us put it there. So now the equation will reduce to 5. 3a plus b we have taken x, so it will become x square plus 6. Now 3a plus b will become x minus 8. Now I think it is more easy and clear to you all to simplify this. How to simplify? We take the constant term and we take the coefficient of x square and we multiply. So constant is 8 and coefficient of x square is 5. 8 5s are 40. Now if you multiply and if you write the prime factorization, it will give you 10, 2, 5 and 5. If I write it, it will give you 2 into 2 into 2 into 5 and 1 we always write, as I have told you. Now we have to split these numbers into two such numbers so that we get plus 6. Okay. Now if you see, if we take these three numbers together, that will give you 10. 5 2s are 10 into 1 10, and this 2 into 2 will give you 4, and 10 minus 4 will give you plus 6. So that's how we write. Now 5x square plus 6 we can write as 10 minus 4, so it would be 10x minus 4x minus 8, isn't it? Now we have 4 terms, so we will pair them and we will take common. From these two terms, if you see, we have 5 common and x common. What is there in the bracket? X plus, since from 10 5 common, so it is 2 and x is already common. Okay. Now from these two terms I am going to take, or we can take minus common, we can take 4 common, so it will be x, and since we have taken minus common, it will give you plus, and from 8 we have taken 4 common, so it will be 2. Now again if you see, x plus 2 and x plus 2 is common, so we can take it as common x plus 2. Then what are we left with? This is 5x minus 4. Okay, so this is the solution we have taken when we have considered 3a plus b as x. Okay, here is our answer, that is 6, or you can say here we have factorized our trinomial in terms of x plus 2, and next bracket we have 5x minus 4. But you see, our question was asked in terms of a and b. It was not asked in terms of x. So what we have considered, or what we have assumed, we are going to put back the value of x. So now I am going to put the value. X we have taken as 3a plus b we have considered. So we are going to write the values back. 3a plus b at the place of x and plus 2. Okay. And in another bracket 5, again at the place of x, what to write? That is 3a plus b and then minus 4. Okay, is it okay? Now you see, it is simple, that is 3a plus b plus 2. First bracket is same, second bracket nothing to do, you just open the bracket. 5 3 it will be 15a, then when you open it will be 5b minus 4, and this is your actually factorization of the given question. You see, the question was asked in terms of a and b, we are answering in terms of a and b. Clear? Next thing, whenever these type of question are asked, you substitute something, like whatever is repeating or there you find it, you can take, or you can consider that, like 3a plus b here, so we have taken it as x, we kept the values and then we simplify. Okay, that's how we do. Here again I have taken a question, and let's see how to solve these two questions. Now here if you see, first bracket is a square minus a, which we are going to write like that, and now second bracket is important. You see, from these two terms, can you see 4 is common? Now do not take a common. Why not? Because I'm telling you here, take 4 common, and when you take 4 common, what we are left with? First term we are having a square, and second term we have a, isn't it? And then minus 5 we will be writing as it is, and then minus 6. Now you see, since we have not taken a from here common, so you see here we are getting a square minus a, here again we are getting a square minus a. That means, to simplify, we can take a square minus a as x, you can take it as y, you can take it any other variable. So this is how we are substituting a square minus a as x. Now let us put the value here. A square minus a is as x. Now in the bracket we have 4, and then a square minus a should be taken as x minus 5 and then minus 6, isn't it? That's how we have substituted the value of a square minus a. Now let us simplify. Let us open the bracket with x. It will give you 4x square minus 5x and then minus 6. So now you see, this is a very simple question of a trinomial, and you know how to factorize this. So here we are having our reduced trinomial when we have substituted the value x at the place of a square minus a. So here we are having a trinomial. Now it is how to factorize the trinomial. We know we take the constant term and we take the coefficient of x square and we multiply. So 6, 4, 24, and when we factorize, I will be writing factorization here. It will be 2 into 2 into 2, that would be 8, and then 3. Okay, and always we take 1 as a factor. So here we have written the factors of 24, and now we have to split them into 2 such numbers to get minus 5. Mind it, we want minus 5. So what if we take all these 2's together to get an 8, and 3 into 1 to 3. So 8 minus 3 will give you 5, but then 3 minus 8 will give you minus 5. This we have seen. So here 4x square. Now to get minus 5, it would be better if I write minus 8x and plus 3x. Minus plus minus, 8 minus 3 will give you 5, but with minus sign, and then minus 6. Okay, now we have 4 terms. We will pair them and we take common. From these two, if you see, 4 is common and x is common. So what do we have? X minus 2, isn't it? Because here we have taken 4 common and x already common. So we are left with 2. Now from these two bracket, I am taking plus 3 common because we are having 3 in common. So what is left? Since 3 is common, we have x minus 6. 3 is common, so it will be 2. Now which bracket again is common? X minus 2 again common. What are we getting? 4x plus 3, isn't it? So that's how we have factorized our trinomial in terms of x. But then you remember, we don't have to answer in terms of x, we have to answer in terms of a. So we are going to put the value of x back to the solution. So let me write it here. So how we have factorized? Our factorization is coming x minus 2 and 4x plus 3. Now let us put the values here. X at the place of x we write a square minus a, okay, and minus 2 as it is, isn't it? And then we have here 4x plus 3, 4 times x into x. So in bracket we will write it as a square minus a and plus 3. Okay, after that, if you see, if I open this bracket and I am writing this bracket as it is, a square minus a minus 2, and then we have this 4a square minus 4a plus 3. Is it okay? Okay, now further, as you think that here now we have kept our values in terms of a, and now we are getting this thing. Now if you further see, this first bracket can further be factorized. If you see in your first bracket and your second bracket, you are again getting trinomials. 1, 2, 3 terms, here again 1, 2, 3 terms. But the second bracket cannot be factorized further. But the first bracket can be factorized, and we have to factorize because we have to simplify till the end. Now you see, I am going to take this first bracket. If you see this first bracket, I am showing it to you separately. A square minus a minus 2. So So what is the constant term here? 2. And what is the coefficient of the square term? Here the r factor, or you can say that our trinomial is in terms of a this time. Okay. So the coefficient of a square is 1 and the constant term is 2. 2 into 1 is your 2. Simple 2. What will be the factors? 2 and 1. Now we want this minus a. Minus a means what is the coefficient a? That means we want minus 1. How to get minus 1? 1 minus 2, because the factors coming 2 and 1. Are you getting my point? So let me write. Here you see this a square as it is. A minus a, can we write it as minus 2a plus a? It will give you minus a, because minus plus minus, minus 2a and plus a will give you minus a. Minus 2 as it is, and 4a square minus 4a plus 3, isn't it? Now you see, again in this bracket we have 4 terms. We can take common. From these 2 terms, a is common, and then we have a minus 2. And from these 2 brackets, these 2 terms we have nothing common, so we will take 1 common, and then we are left with a minus 2 as it is. Okay, and this bracket we will be writing because there is no you cannot factorize. You can check, as by the way, that there is a constant term and then there is a coefficient. You have to multiply, you have to factorize, and then you have to try to get the middle term. Okay, by the way, here we are getting a minus 2 further common. So we can take a minus 2 common. What do we have? A here and then plus 1, isn't it? And this bracket, which is 4a square minus 4a plus 3, and that's how we have factorized our given question. This is our solution. Okay, so here we are ending our chapter factorization. These are some last questions which we have taken, substitution of the terms and how are we simplifying, and I'm hoping that you all are practicing at home.